this one, Grant Holmes. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, this guy's just been filthy out there on the mound. Hitters batting under 200 against him, and they're just having a hard time squaring up anything, doing any type of damage. The only way he hurts himself is if he gives up the free passes and surrenders a rare home run. But outside of that, it's going to be a tough job for the opposing lineup today.
And a foul ball.
Ball.
And a bunt towards third. And that's just foul. The 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Full count.
Got him. And one gone. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. First round pick out of Indiana back in 2014. And that's too high. He swings and fouls one off.
Ball two.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
One out, bases empty. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Makes the catch, and that is that. It's the Phillies nothing, Braves coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Atlanta and on the hill, Mick Abel. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure. He's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight. They start to aim the baseball. But for some reason, he gets looser. The ball comes out of his hand with more life. And he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Pitch misses there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Ball. 2-1.
That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second, first baseman.
Here's Matt Olson. And that is out of play. Next offering is fouled back. Runner at first with no outs here. And a swing and a miss. Now 1 away. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate.
Ball.
In the dirt.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
Hey.
Abel picks over. Acuna dives back in. Squirts away a little bit. Tag, safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
Acuna, the runner at second with 1 away. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And here it comes. Outside with a breaking ball.
Full count.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. And it's an RBI single, 1-0.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early, stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Here is Austin Riley. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
No strike.
Man at first, 1 away. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they add a pair. It's 3-0. Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. Fastball for a strike at 95. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Batting 6th, second baseman.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
And that one fouled off. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Ball. 1-2.
Fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way, and it's gone. Second home run of the inning for them, and they add a couple more. It's 5-zip. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
One out, base is empty. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Alex Verdugo. Fouled off left side. Right through there for a strike. Next pitch misses, and it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. That one off the mark. The count now 2-2.
2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Hit in the air, left field. They got it for out number 2. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Drake Baldwin.
Yeah, he's been swinging it really well over the last few weeks, man. An OPS over 900 last month. He's put the team on his back, just carrying these guys. Definitely the guy you want up there right now, especially when you need a big swing of the bat.
And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. Foul ball. Well struck right field. This one's got a chance. And that one is off the top of the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Mick Abel will depart, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
Here's the new
Philadelphia.
pitcher for the Phillies, Ranger Suarez.
And as relievers
Ranger
go,
Suarez.
he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
So runner at second, 2 down. Nick Allen next up for the Braves. And that one's a little bit low. Ball 1.
1-0.
Man on second, 2 down. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And the lead is now 5-0. Major League Baseball is on the show. All set for the start of the inning. Nick Castellanos at the plate now.
Nick Castellanos.
Castellanos batting in the cleanup spot. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment. That misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield. Gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ball to strike.
No. 2 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a base hit to left. And the leadoff man aboard.
Batting 5th, right fielder, Max Kepler.
Now batting Max Kepler. And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Castellanos on at first, nobody out. That one missing inside. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit. So he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent. I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ball 3.
Misses inside, and the count's full.
Full count.
That one lifted to left. And out number 1 on the grab.
Batting 6th, catcher, JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto steps in.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently, batting over 300 so far this month.
First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
This one in the dirt. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. That one pushed foul. Fought off foul. The 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Cut out and missed. Curveball struck him out.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
This is Bryson Stott. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swinging a foul straight back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
2 outs. Up
Ball.
and in, and the count is 2-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Phillies strand 1. It's 5-0. Back at Truist Park, bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Oh, great grab on the dive. The throw. And that's a great play for the out.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
Olsen at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. Towards first, and that one handled. Takes it himself. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
The designated hitter, Marcell
Ozuna coming up to hit. Singled and scored his first time. Ground ball right side. Stop. Handles, throws to first. Ozuna is out, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. Braves go down quickly here, but they hold a 5-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning. Now it's the rookie first baseman, number 4. Holmes back to work. That just misses, and it's 1-0. That one ripped. Oh, he gloves it.
Wow, that was an awesome leaping catch. Great reactions, great athleticism, and he snatched that thing out of the air, and he robbed him of a base hit.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0. Ball.
Strike 1.
Spin rate's outstanding on that high fastball. Really tough to hit.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And misses inside. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
Turner takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
No strikes.
2 out, space is empty. That one's in there, and it's 1-1. Breaking ball misses down and away. That one outside. 3-1. And that's low for ball 4.
You can stomach a 2-out walk to certain players,
Now
but with
batting,
his speed,
center fielder,
this guy out there in the base
Kyle
pass, it could turn into 2 or 3 bases.
2 outs, runner at first. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. There's a strike.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Two outs. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. 1 left for Philadelphia. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. As we go
Leading off
to the last
Braves,
of the third, here is Austin Riley.
Austin Riley.
And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Braves putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Line drive, makes the grab, 1 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line
Now
drive that
batting,
finds a glove, but you
catcher,
will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control. I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
Marsh pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman.
And here comes
Albies.
Ozzie Albies to the dish. He's already homered here in this one. That
That's a
one
strike.
finds the zone. It's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Check
Ball.
swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. That one ripped right center field. And that gets down into the gap. Around first, heading for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Here's Alex Verdugo. Fly to left his first time. And there's a foul ball. Man at second. Outside. And that is ball 1. Next offering misses down and away.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Next offering is down low. Now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Man on second, 2 down. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Ozzie flying around third. He'll score easily.
Well done, drives in the run. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch, and right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Man at second here with 2 away. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. Doubled his first time. That's in there, and that's strike 1. Verdugo on at second with 2 down. That one the other way. That's a base hit. Coming home. They'll throw in. but it's offline. It's 7-0. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Nick Allen. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Right through there for a strike. 2 runs across in the inning here in the last half of the third. That misses, and it's 1-1. Snap throw to first. Harris back in on a dive. This one in the air. Real Muto makes the grab. And that is the third out of the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. It's the Braves 7 and the Phillies nothing. And we're back. Start of the 4th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Alec Bohm.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Pitch misses. Ball 2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Fly ball center field. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, designated hitter Nick Castellanos.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Flares it into the outfield. And it goes just foul. Swung on, belted. That's back there, on its way. It has the distance, gone. His second homer of this series, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 7-1.
That could be one of those swings that really helps spark this offense. Well, he did a really nice job of letting that ball travel. Wasn't too quick. He kept his shoulder square to home plate, which allows you to drive the ball to the opposite field with power. We see the power and the authority, and fortunately, he was lucky enough to keep it fair.
Max Kepler at the plate, and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And it's fouled away. Pitch misses. Now 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. That misses, and that's ball 2. That one missed. In the air, center field. Harris has a beat on it. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, Catcher, JT.
Two down, bases
Realmuto.
empty. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Struck out swinging his first time. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
No ball.
Quickly in an
2
0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
In the dirt. Gets to it on to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. It's 7-1. Back after this on the show. Bottom 4, and now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Pitch
No,
misses inside. Ball 1. Bounced out to short. Turner zips it across. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Up next for the Braves, first baseman, Matt.
Here's Matt Olson down. 0 for
Olson.
2 in this one. And that's
Ball.
downstairs. Ball 1. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1 strike.
Hit on the ground to short. Into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Braves, designated hitter.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
Here's the pitch to Ozuna. And that
That's
one
a
is
ball.
downstairs. 1-1. Inside corner for a strike.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Now batting.
And the batter now, Austin Riley. He's already homered in this game.
Riley.
In there at the knees. Strike 1. Ball 1
1.
there.
1-1.
Olson off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
That misses the
2-2.
zone, and the count is even 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Caught him looking for the K. Braves strand 1, and they're on top 7-1. Back here in Atlanta, ready now for the 5th inning.
Leading off for
And
the
now for the
Phillies,
Phillies,
second
Bryson
baseman,
Stott.
Bryson Stott.
Fastball is outside.
Well, these
1-0.
Phillies need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Just missed.
3 balls, no strikes.
That one
Ball
misses.
4. Take
So
your
a
base.
leadoff walk.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Brian Snitker out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Grant Holmes done for the day. Only 2 hits allowed for him, so a great effort. And we'll be back after a quick break to tell you about the new
Now
one.
pitching for
New
the
pitcher for the
Braves.
Braves, number 75.
Number 75.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Man at first, nobody out. Next is the speedy first baseman. He's 0 for 1. In the air, right field. Acuna there. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away.
Now batting, left fielder Brandon Marsh.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. He was a strikeout victim his first time. In the air, out towards right center. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there are 2 down. Trey Turner with a
Now
chance
batting,
now.
shortstop,
He is struck
Trey
out,
Turner.
and he is walked. That
Hey,
clips the
Rod.
inside corner for a strike.
No
Movement
ball.
in the
1
Atlanta
strike.
bullpen. Luke Williams, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Schwellenbach also throwing. Swing and a miss as he was out front that
0-2.
time. And that
1-2.
skips in the dirt. That's
2-2.
way outside. 2-2. The Braves up big in this one, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's
Ball
off the
3.
mark. Full count now.
3-2,
Full
2
count.
out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And that is that. Phillies strand 1. They're down 7-1. Back now to start the
pitching for
bottom of the 5th
Philadelphia.
and taking over on the mound,
Number
Christopher
61.
Sanchez.
I think it's got to be a little
Christopher
tough
Sanchez.
coming in out of the pen when your guys are
Leading
trailing
off
so
for the
big on the
Braves,
scoreboard.
catcher,
Just doesn't have the same
Trey
intensity to it, but he's got to find a way
Baldwin.
because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Baldwin
Ball.
in the box for the 3rd time today as he
ball,
takes that
no
one
strike.
off the plate.
You know, these Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
1 down.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see
Now
that trend
batting,
continue the rest of the
second
game.
baseman,
They seem to be really
Ozzie
locked in
Albies.
at the plate.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Ha!
Albies in his 8th season, 28 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And first offering is fouled off. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Albies stands at first with one out. And that's in the dirt. 1-2 to count. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Hit on the ground to the right side. Throws to second for one. Back to the pitcher at first, and it's offline.
Well, they had the chance at turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the balls. He tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Throw in hopes the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Really stayed true on that swing. It wasn't an easy pitch. Lefty on lefty. Pitch was a little down, a little bit away, but he committed to it. And his shoulders stayed square to the plate. Didn't try to pull off that ball at all. And that's why it jumped off the bat.
Digging in, Nick Allen. And that one missing low. First and second, 2 down.
One ball, 1 strike.
That one finds the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
And that's outside. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Top of the 6th inning. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Kyle Schwarber. And a big swing and a miss. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Dylan Lee, the left-hander, up and throwing. And a foul ball. Foul ball, still 0-2. And that one almost got him. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. So he blasts one out the other way. His 26th of the year. It's 7-2.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
And now it's Alec Bohm. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're in the top half of the sixth. That one out to right. Acuna after it. Brings it in. One away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Next is the
Castellanos.
designated hitter, Nick Castellanos. Late on that fastball.
Just a bit tardy
No
there.
ball.
Not sure if
One
he
strike.
had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
This one in the air. Allen pulls that one down, 2 away.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those
Now
high
batting,
fastballs, they
right
just
fielder,
look
Max
really good
Kepler.
because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
2 outs, base is empty. At the plate, Max Kepler. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Verdugo gets under it. Drops into the glove. And that'll do it. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now a 7-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back at Truist Park, bottom of the 6th inning, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Sanchez back to work. Just off the inside edge. Activity in the bullpen. Matt Strom preparing to come on if needed. Banks getting loose as well. Just missed.
2 balls, no strikes.
Acuna punches one foul right side.
No.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it. And there's one away.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Olson.
Matt Olson up to the plate. 1 for 3.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And that one pulled foul. Here's the pitch to Olson. Makes a sliding stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Just so impressed with the movement
Now
on that
batting,
plate.
the
Footwork was
designated
excellent.
hitter,
The arm strength was there, and of course, the most important
Ozuna.
part was getting the out.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Marcell Ozuna. A little bit
Too
low,
low.
and that's ball 1. That one to first,
That's
and foul ball. A changeup missing. 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. The next pitch misses, and now 3-1. Austin Riley would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Next offering in there for a strike. And now it's 3-2. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Austin Riley at the plate. There's a strike. Lifted to left center, way back there, and that is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 9-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. First pitch misses.
1-0.
And that's in the dirt.
No.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a ground ball. Slings to first, third out. Braves pick up 2 on the long ball. And it's now a 9-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then. And I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Popped up on the left side of the infield. Riley makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, number 4.
2 down, base is empty. And now the first baseman. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Olsen makes the play, and it's out number 3. Down quickly go the Phillies. They're down 7. It's 9-2. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And that skips in the dirt.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Missed with a changeup. Now 2-0. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
And there's the automatic.